Do you live in West?
Yeah, I live in Ealing. So it
Ugh.
takes me like... Is that
Yeah.
Why is that
Ealing.
Broadway.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah, man.
The Broadway.
Is that
Ugh. Who lives in
was
Ealing?
good.
That's like saying you're from, what's the other one? Enfield.
What? It's not that far.
Yeah, but we rep south. So.
Yes. But like, I don't have a problem with West in it, but like Ealing, that's just too far.
It is quite west. I went to
Like it's very West.
Richmond, like Twickenham.
That's far.
Yeah.
You're just as far, bro.
Oh.
The Eden's easier to get to than like Twickenham. No, definitely.
Just because it's on the underground, that's the only
No,
reason.
Ealing has
though.
very good transport links.
But it still probably takes you like 40 minutes to get to Central. Like,
No, it takes us like 20 minutes to get to Central. Something in Ealing!
Ealing is so shit. I don't think I've ever met anyone from Ealing. That's why I'm like, ugh. I just feel like it's like an area you go, like, I don't know, do industrial stuff in. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's like where you watch football. It's like industrial.
yeah, just you do stuff. No one lives in Ealing.
Oh my god! That's
Are
really
you from
bad.
There's always football. It's like east south versus west right now.
Is it?
I live in East.
Oh,
so.
well,
I mean,
you actually meant it's south, but there's actually a war going on. I was gonna be like, what? Really? Who's fighting?
please tell me more.
Right, so hello everyone and welcome to Vibe and Culture. This is episode 6. I hope you guys are very well and doing good. I'm sitting here today. Introduce yourself, come.
Oh, wow. I thought you were going to give me a bit more than that. My name is Claudia. What am I meant to say about myself? Some of you may know me as Wavy. Please refrain from calling me that. My name's Claudia. And that is that.
Do you not like being called baby?
No, I hate it.
Why is
But
it still
I
your
refuse to
Instagram
change
name?
my Instagram name because people want to buy it off me. Like, people want to buy my @ name in it because it's a cool @ name. And I refuse to change it. Because I know the moment I change it, someone's going to take it and I won't be able to get it back. Like, do you know how many Wavy 1, Wavy 2, 3, 4, 5s there are? Because everyone wants my @ name.
But why don't you sell it for like a really big price? You can
Well,
get big money.
I need to work it up a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? I
Oh
need
yeah,
people
wait
to
till
want
you
it a
get
bit
to
more,
like a good 200k or something, and then sell
Plus,
it.
do you know what? I know someone who sold their Instagram like app before, like their thingy, and
Yeah.
then people unfollowed it really quickly because they were like, "Why am I following this stranger?" Because you realise you're like, "Where the fuck did this person
Yeah.
come from? I never followed them." Do you know what I mean, it's weird. I know. I'm just doing it out of spite. I don't want anyone to have my @ name. I'm literally gonna be like a 40-year-old woman with the name Wavy on
So
fucking
do people come
Instagram.
up to you and they're like, Wavy?
I'm like, yes, yes. It's quite embarrassing, but fuck it. Like, I'll stick with it.
Nah, it's not embarrassing.
It's alright when people call me Wavy. Like, people shorten it and just call me Wavy. I'm like, yeah, you can call me that, but
You're
Wavy,
like, Wavy.
I'm
Not
not
the
the
you. I'm not a you anymore. I'm a grown woman.
please.
So, I'm actually here today because I actually just want to know more about your journey. Like, I just think you're a really cool person.
Thanks.
And, like, obviously, I met you through, like, Link Up because
Yeah.
you present for them. And I just want to know how you kind of got there because I know you do PR as well.
Yeah.
TikTok, you have a lot of followers on there and you do a lot of stuff on there. So just tell me how it started and how you're where you are, like, right now.
So I kind of like ever since a young age, I always wanted. So little kids have like, oh, I want to be an astronaut. I want to do princess. I want to do this. I just wanted to be on TV. That's all I've ever wanted to do. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I grew up in a really small town in Poland.
Where?
Fucking hell, it's called Bielawa. I was born there. If you go there, they have swastikas drawn on walls because it's a little village. Like, they're very much like in their own world, innit? So I was just like, I'm never gonna fucking end up on TV in this bitch. But luckily, my mum decided to move to London. So we came over here, and I was always a neek in school. Like, I always wanted to go to uni. I always wanted to, like, I ended up doing a master's because I was like, I want to go back. Then I wanted to do a PhD. And all throughout being in uni, I've always done media. Like, I'd done journalism, I'd done media studies. And when I was doing my bachelor's degree, I was doing multimedia journalism, and I was like, cool, I want to work as a journalist. But basically in that period, I got sectioned during one of my years. So I kind of left uni and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? I was just like, I haven't had enough time at uni. I was like, I'm not prepared for a job.
Yeah.
And then when I started finding like journalism jobs, I was like, I'm literally gonna be making less than if I just work as a waitress. So I was like, yeah, it was really bad. Like, it's freelance, and obviously no one's gonna give you a job at the fucking like at Vice or wherever unless you've got experience. Do you know what I mean? So it was like little local newspapers, and they can't pay you more than like fucking minimum wage and shit like that. So I was like, fuck it, I want to do like PR and marketing, and I was good at marketing and social media anyways. So I was like, I'm gonna do a master's degree. So I did a master's in PR and advertising, and then from there I kind of like small started doing a like PR for fashion brands and shit like that, just freelancing. And everything else popped off basically like this year, and it just kind of happened by chance. Obviously, I always
2021.
Yeah. I hate that people are going to be able to catch me out on these little things. Like the other day, I was just like, oh yeah, this is the best thing of this year, and they were like, Claudia, last year, and I was like,
Yeah, because I was thinking it's only been 5 days. What are we talking about?
you're one of those girls. Well, don't do it to me. But yeah, so in 2021, like obviously I'd always applied for like certain jobs. I worked as a presenter for like an independent news organization, but it was like politics and stuff like that.
Okay.
And even now, like my day-to-day job, I still work as a journalist, but with like a politics/crypto organization, and I do presenting for them and like social media management. But I obviously wanted to get more into like things our own age group, or like more like content creation that was more fun, and I kind of always wanted to incorporate like activism and politics into shit like music and stuff like that. So I was always applying for things left and right and center, and there's obviously this platform called Word on the Curb. Big up Word on the Curb every time. I love them. So Kirsty from Word on the Curb, who's actually one of their producers, had always there's this show they do called Got a Problem. No, not Got a Problem, sorry. It's called Who's Who. And it's basically like people, you ask questions and then you match the answer to the person who's responded. And I used to watch this like before I even knew like who she was, etc., etc. And I thought it was a sick show. Basically, one day she reached out to me and was like, do you want to be on it? And I was away, like I was on holiday. So I was like, fuck. I was like, I can't do it. Second time she reached out to me, I was on holiday again. I was like, fuck. Like, she's not going to ask me a third time, but she did. She asked me to be on a dating show this time, though, and I was in a fucking relationship. So I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I'm going to say no. No one's going to ask me more than 3 times. You know what I mean? She's just going to think I'm not serious at this point. But I broke up with my ex.
To do it?
Literally, no. I mean, maybe that had some part in it, but literally like a week later we were done. So I called her. I was like, yo, do you still need anyone for this? And she was like, yeah. And then, so I did an episode with them, and it ended up basically doing really well on YouTube. I think it's like one of their most viewed videos. And then from there, that got shared onto TikTok. People found me on TikTok. I think I got like 50,000 followers in the space of 2 weeks. Like, it was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What, just from
like,
that?
Yeah,
like,
from that video. Link Up shouted me from that video.
Even my friends
Like-
who are, like from France, like know who she is. They message me like, "Is this your friend?"
Like from that video, like the video's gone nuts. Like even till this day, people still share the clip of me being like, "Oh, you called me done out," because it's like me arguing about South North London or whatever. But yeah, Tevin messaged me from that fucking video. He was like, "Saw your thing," and obviously my TikTok was popping at the time as well. So that's how I got the job at Link Up, and then since then everything's just been. And now I regularly obviously appear on like Word on the Curbs thingies. TikTok, I'm nearly on like 100,000 followers. It's fucking sick, and it was all like I thank Kirsty each and every day because I'm like, listen, you did this, thank you so much.
You did.
Obviously, I did it because I'm a great person, but like, she gave me the platform that I needed, and it's worked out sick. So
That's mad. Like TikTok every day, like never fails to amuse me. Like I just don't understand.
TikTok is mad. Like and the money you can make on TikTok as well. Like not TikTok itself, because TikTok itself doesn't actually pay that well. But like obviously all of the brand deals you get outside of it and stuff. Like I did a TikTok, 2 TikToks, and all I had to do was give someone a gift that the brand had sent me, and they paid me £500 for two 10-second videos.
Like, oh my
And the thing is, I could have said more in it, but at the time I was going off of what my followers were. But they let you set your own rates, and it don't really fucking matter. So
that's crazy. TikTok is mad. Well, you know, like the Creators Fund. I don't really get that because like a lot of people say that it's like
it's pennies.
Is it pennies?
It's pennies.
A lot of people say it's really small. Yeah.
But it all depends on, so the way they work it out is very like all to do with the algorithm and shit like that. And I only recently, so despite the fact, so you get the Creator Fund as soon as you reach 10k, but I only got mine when I reached 80k. Because I kept getting banned from like posting like swear words or like weed or anything like that. So if you violate their community guidelines too many times, they don't approve you on it. They finally approved me on it. I was like, cool, sick. I think I've been on it for like 2 months now. I've made £98. And like I've got videos that have hit like 2 million views in that 2 months. Do you know what I mean? So it's mad. But like even my girl, she's got over 250,000 followers. I think she made like not even 2 bill within like 4 months. But basically the way it works is like, so cool. You might have a lot of followers, but I know of people who've like got more followers than me, but they get like 5,000 views per video. Whereas I've got half the followers they have, but all of my videos get minimum 20,000 views. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they not only look at your followers, but they also look at like how many views they get, and then also in comparison to the views, how many likes you get. Because I might have a video that's got 2 million views, but it's got 5,000 likes. Do you know what I mean? That does not correlate whatsoever. So they look at everything and they scrutinize it. And another thing that's really, really fucking annoying about it is you can only withdraw your money. So it's so complicated. So basically, say I make money in November.
Yeah.
I have to wait 30 days after the end of November to withdraw it. So if I made £50 on the 1st of November, I have to wait for November to end and then another 30 days from that to be able to withdraw my money. So I had money sitting in my account and then they like banned my account, like permanently banned it because I violated some shit. And I was like, you've taken my money. Like, my money's in there. And when I got my account back, I was like, fuck, I need to withdraw my money ASAP before they take it down again. I couldn't because they were like, you have to wait 30 days. I was like, that's so rude.
But that happens with a lot of creators, isn't it? Like, the 30-day thing is annoying. Like, they don't like having to wait.
Bruv, even invoices, you got to wait 30 days. We were having a whole conversation about this today. Like, it's actually jarring. Like, why the fuck do I have to wait 30 days if when I gave you the service you asked for at the time you fucking asked for it? Do you know what I mean? I wasn't like, yeah, give me 30 days. I'll come and do the speech. Like,
it just doesn't make sense. I know, that's crazy though. Like the Word on the Curb videos, obviously I've watched them prior to this interview.
I've got another one coming out in like 2 weeks. Yeah, another dating one actually. I'm kind of dreading this one though because I was like, I went on this one. I was like, cool. People who are gonna come on there when they got the call sheet, they're gonna know who I am because obviously they watch Word on the Curb. I was like, I'm just gonna go on here to make content. Also, a lot of the people that applied were my friends, so I got put on dates with my friends. And then I called them. I was like, you have to swap this guy off because he was like my proper close friend, and I was like, I can't go on a date with him. I was like, you have to get him off. And we were filming. I was like, I'm just on here to fucking piss people off. So I literally talked about pegging.
What's the pegging? Do you know what that is?
Men getting fucked up the ass by a girl. Like every date I went on, I was like, bro, would you let a girl peg you? And he was like, no, I just buzzed them off. I was like, yeah, sorry, see you later. You're not open enough for me. One guy was like, maybe my wife. I was like, do you know what, you can stay because that's a valid response. I don't want just a random girl, like, do you know what I mean? You don't want, but if my wife one day was like, yeah, like,
would you ever peg someone?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
That's not my cup of tea.
I wouldn't like put a strap on and peg them. I'd like stick my finger up.
Oh no, that's even worse.
I wouldn't eat a guy's ass though. There's no way in hell.
So you'd put your finger up there, but you wouldn't eat it.
I already have put a finger up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really, like, this is the thing, I know it sounds mad, but I feel like if you're in a relationship where, like, you're very, very comfortable sexually with your partner and you care about their sexual needs, then it's something you should try because technically your man is never actually experiencing sex to its fullest potential unless he gets something up his ass. Joe, I recorded the podcast the other day and the guy was like, what's the most toxic thing you've done? And I literally exposed, like, 3 people in one sitting. And I was
they
like,
all message you after
God.
and was they, have you seen it?
I fucking hope not. He messaged me, he was like, is it alright to leave it? And I was like, fuck yeah. Because I don't care.
No, I hate that. You know, when you talk and especially when you get drunk, I don't like doing these things drunk because I spill the fucking beans. When I'm
I have tequila for no
rewatching
reason.
What, right now?
Yeah. Like, no.
I'm doing dry Jan. Why did you bring it?
Why does everyone do dry January?
Because I've been drunk since Halloween.
Actually, I've seen from your stories, I can't lie, you've definitely been drunk as well. But like, so what?
Yeah, but I'm just...
Why is January the month everyone decides to do it?
Because it's like after Christmas, after New Year, it's too much. I feel like you're either a drinker or a smoker, and I'm
both.
Are you both?
I am both, bro. Like, both. I really used to not be a drinker. I used to be like, oh, I'm not a drinker because I hate the taste of alcohol. But like, I'm a fucking drinker. To the point where sorry. 3 of my girls, my girls decided one time, where the fuck we went out? Someone said something as a joke. They were like, oh, Claudia, like, you're an alcoholic. Please tell me why the whole table started talking about having an intervention for me. And I was just like, are we serious right now? Because like, I'm here. I don't really know what's happening. They're like, yeah, because when you drink, you don't know how to stop. And I'm like, I'm Polish. I don't know what you
No, when I drink, I can't stop. I won't stop until, like, yeah.
You see the link up Christmas party?
Oh, yeah.
You see the vomit outside of the venue?
You? Wait, what? Those drinks weren't even... Were they strong? Were they strong?
Bro, I didn't think they were strong, but apparently they were. But it's because it was whiskey, wasn't it?
I don't know what it was.
No,
I thought it was rum. It was whiskey. That's why I would not throw up from rum. Do you know what I mean? Unless I was back in Ray and Nephew. But No, it was, do you know what fucked me over? It was the fact that they had the slush puppy in it. And I got to a point where I couldn't be bothered to wait for new drinks. So I just kept saying to the guy, I was like, fill up my cup. Because I just kept using the same cup. And because it was slush puppy, I just wasn't realising how waved it was. There was a moment we were stood inside the motive. And I looked at Mikey. I was like, Mikey, I got to go outside.
Oh my God.
And Mikey was just like, what's going on? And they just bought me KFC. Like, him and my friend went to KFC and bought me food. I got in the car. I bit the chicken wing, put it in my bag. Like,
in your...
Yeah, just put the rest of the chicken wing in my bag. Apparently tried to offer it to someone. Like, tried to ask if they wanted some of my chicken wing inside the motive. Then I went to Mikey and was like, yo, I need to go outside. The moment I got outside, I stood on the edge of the curb and I just like... And these guys kept walking past me. They went, are you okay? And I was just like... I was like, please, just stop. And then Mikey came out and he was like, I'm not taking you home. I was like, I didn't ask you to fucking take me home. I was just like, leave me alone. And then my girl just comes out and she's like, Claudia, I need to leave. I was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was like, and it was literally, you know, the last like 5 minutes when it got proper live.
Yeah.
That's when I left. That's when I left. Like, I was fighting through the crowd. I was like,
to be honest, I thought you disappeared because I didn't see you. Because a lot of us stayed afterwards.
Yeah, no, I fell off.
Yeah.
I fell off. Like, I got in the cab. No, first of all, my first cab driver arrived and he was like, I'm not picking you up. And I was like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
The second guy came and I called him. I was like, please don't cancel it. And he was like, no, don't worry, I got you. I was like, love you so much. He got there and he was like, look, if you want to throw up, just let me know, I'll stop the cab. I was like, cool. We stopped the cab 7 times. And then I got home, I still threw up, woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to throw up some more. Then I found the chicken wing in my bag.
Did you eat it?
No, it was half bitten. I literally don't know why I took a munch and I was like, yeah, I think that bit of the chicken wing is what just threw me off the edge. I was like, yeah, I can't do this.
That's like when you do you snooze?
That shit, no.
Do you remember when I was sick from it the other day?
Is it fucking chewable tobacco? Is that what it is?
Okay, so I don't know exactly what it is. Like, I think the first time I tried it, I was in a club, you know, like a Libs or like tape or something.
Yeah,
and they're all giving, oh, do you want one in the pot? And then I took one from the pot. I took one and I was like, oh my God, I feel fucked. Like the feeling is fucked. Have you done it? You've never done it?
No.
So the first time you do it, everyone always says you're going to vomit. You do. You vomit. The first time you do it, you always vomit. And then I kept doing it. And I started being like, oh my God, I like this. It's mad. And you can get different like MGs as well. So the one that
just sounds like mushrooms. You might as well just do mushrooms, my love.
No, oh God, I don't think I could, you know.
Honestly, it's great.
It's the hallucinogenics. It's all of that stuff. I don't know why my brain can't take it.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't hallucinate.
Do you know what though? I don't even recommend. Like, I smoke a lot of weed, and I don't recommend weed to people. Like, I don't say everyone should try weed. I say like if weed's not for you, weed's not for you. Like, it's not for everyone. But mushrooms is the one thing that I will 100% recommend everyone to try.
Really?
For the simple fact that mushrooms have psilocybin in them, and psilocybin is something you already have in your brain. It just basically allows you to like, it enhances a part of your brain that you don't normally use in it. So that's the only, and you literally pick them up from the ground. Like, they grow in the ground. It's not like a man-made drug like MD or like acid or something where someone's like put something on top of something to make something. It's not like fucking Coke where you're fucking sniffing petrol. Do you know what I mean? It's literally like, you can go up to Manchester or Wales, go to the forest, and you can pick your own mushrooms, and then you know where they've come from, and then you just eat about like a gram and you're tripping. And the thing is with mushrooms is like, if you eat 0.2 grams, you won't see shit. You'll just feel really good. Do you know what I mean? The more you take, the higher the effects are, and the different, like 8 hours.
No, that's way too long. That is way
You can sleep.
too long.
Yeah, you can sleep. You can sleep. You can eat. Food tastes amazing. Like, you can pretty much do anything. It's not. Don't get me wrong though. It's not 8 hours of hardcore tripping. It's like you trip for like the first 3 hours, and then after that, you're kind of like you've still got like effects of it. Like, if you look at a colourful screen, you might see something. If you smoke weed, for example, it will bring it all back. If you do balloons,
oh God, yeah.
then it's mad. It's mad.
I stopped doing balloons.
I want to say I did, but I don't know, man. I lose my voice like mad over balloons as well. Like, I've gone to the chicken shop the next day and not realised that I've lost my voice because I hadn't spoken to anyone that morning, and I've got and he's just like, what? And I literally started crying. I was like, oh my God, what? How do I tell the chicken man what I want? Like, I had to type it on my phone. I was like, please, 4 wings and chips. And he was just like, what's wrong with this bitch? I was like, oh. But yeah, mushrooms is definitely something that I recommend everyone to try. Like, people use microdosing, which is basically taking mushrooms in really small amounts to cure depression, and it works.
Okay. Yeah, I watched this TV show on it actually.
Yeah, no, it's like it, honestly, like I spent so much money on weed and I smoke so much
Yeah.
weed, but I would not recommend weed to everyone. But
Yeah.
mushrooms, 100% something that you should at least try once in your life, but definitely in a safe environment and not when you're
Please do it in a safe place.
and not when like if you're in a bad space mentally, don't do it. Like I've done mushrooms when I was like, I'd just gotten out of breakup, ended up going out on the middle of the street just running barefoot, like because I was just like, I want to get away. So I just started running, like
I want to escape from here.
Remember, some weed man stopped me. He was like, "You alright?" I had no socks on, nothing. He was just like, "Are you good?" I was like, "I just want to go home."
Oh, stop!
I was in Essex as well.
Oh shit.
I think I was trying to run back to London.
There's like what's it called? A trend in all of my episodes, right? We always end up talking about boys, like heartbreak.
Bro, because men are.
Oh my
Do you know
God,
what?
thank
I'm not even
you.
gonna say men are trash. Men are tapped. Men are
So
tapped,
tapped.
and men are scary. Men are so scary. Joe, I'm gonna tell you what recently happened that has made me realize that men are scary. So I broke up with my ex, like March
How long
last
was
year.
you with him for?
5.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was very on and off and
Okay,
shit like
yeah,
that. But I still have love for him, unfortunately. But yeah, broke up like March last year. He's got a new girlfriend since then. But right, a couple of months ago, when my TikTok proper started popping off, there was this account that was commenting, like this was like October. There was this account that was commenting like under every single one of my videos, cussing my friends, cussing me, calling me delusional, bringing up stuff from my past and stuff like that. But like the language he was using, I literally sent it to my girls and I was like, "This is my ex. Like this is him." Do you know what I mean? And they were like, "Yeah, definitely him." So I made one of my girls reply to his comment being like, "Hey," with his name in it. Didn't reply after that. Then I blocked him because I was like, don't care for you, whatever, do your thing, you've got a girl. The other day, his business TikTok came up on my For You page and it only had like 3 comments underneath it. So I was like, oh, let me see who's commenting underneath it. The fucking account that was cussing me is commenting under his thing now, being like, hashtag this, hashtag that. I was like, if you're gonna fucking use the same account, at least block me off both. Do you know what I mean? Or don't comment under your own post. I got the ick first of all because I was like, why are you commenting under your own post from a separate account? But we'll move past it. And then I was sat there and I was like, bro, he's got a girl. Like, he's got a girl. And you're taking the time out of your day to cuss me under my TikToks. But to be honest, I'd be upset too if I wanted to watch a TikTok and I kept seeing my ex's face on my For You page. So
Yeah.
and this was literally like a couple of days ago. And then, yeah. And then
Have you heard from him?
No. I mean, yesterday an unknown caller ID number called me and when I picked up, they hung up. I'm pretty sure it was him. But
Leave her alone.
leave me alone. Do you know what's mad? I was laughing with my friend about this because all he ever wanted was for me to leave him alone. And I've done that. Like, he actually, when we were together, he was like, can you please just leave me alone?
Oh my God.
And I've done that. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you now bothering me?
I think we're in a society now where it's just like good to be toxic. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
wants to be toxic. Everyone wants that relationship where it's like passionate and toxic, or it's like healthy and boring. But that's
Yeah.
true.
No, it is, yeah.
It's true.
It's,
But there should be a healthy balance, and
No,
the
that's the
toxicity
thing.
shouldn't be so like
I think it's because
upsetting. Like ruins your day.
toxicity gives you humor, and a lot of
Yeah.
the way we deal with things is like we make things funny. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, even if there's a fucking national tragedy, people will make a meme and then we forget that it's something that we should actually be crying about because there's a funny meme going around.
Yeah.
Like, even that fucking video, you know, the guy, he's like, thanks a lot, you ruined me holiday or whatever. And he's a fucking nonce. Like, he's a nonce. People forget that it's a fucking nonce in the
old
video that he got
guy.
caught. Like, and the people are just I'm like, the guy was literally linking like an 11-year-old
Yeah,
girl. But
it's
yeah, cool.
disgusting.
But yeah, I think that's why people are so like drawn to being toxic because
Yeah.
it's just like, yeah, you can just blame it. Oh no, yeah, I'm just toxic. No, you've got deeply rooted problems and childhood trauma that you need to deal with. It's not just thank you. Like,
No, people actually need therapy. They should do they have like free therapists that are actually good?
no,
Oh, they're not good though.
no, not good. I've been like on the mental health, I don't know what the fuck, in the like sector of that stuff. They're not. They're like I've got a lot of friends who have gone. So basically, if you get a therapist on the NHS, it's usually fucking shit. I've had a therapist who the first thing they fucking like every session I walked in, she would ask me how my childhood is, and I was like, "Are you forgetting who I like? That you've seen me already?" Like, she would ask me the same set of questions every time, and then she would like, "The session's done," and I was like, "I'm not unwrapping anything here. Like, I know what happened in my childhood. That's not the fucking
Yeah.
problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, help me deal with it now." Or like, I've got a friend who went to therapy because she had body dysmorphia. After like not seeing her therapist for a while because she was like, she just didn't have the time. She went in and her therapist, the first thing her therapist said was like, oh my God, you've lost so much weight.
Oh my God.
To someone that's got body dysmorphia. Like, they don't think. They really don't. Like, I've had even, and the reason I know you can't really trust like mental health
that's fucked.
people that are on the NHS. I love the NHS, I support the NHS, but when it comes to the mental health sector, it's pretty fucked. Like, I've had a guy comment under one of my TikTok videos. Basically, I must have said that like I lack empathy because I've been through quite a lot of shit in my life, innit? So like if people tell me that like someone's died in their family, I'm kind of just like, okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, people die, get over it, like, let's move on. And it's sad, but like I lack a lot of empathy, and I made a TikTok about it, and this guy was like, oh, I work as a therapist, and you're a fucking idiot if this is how you think. And I was just like, huh? I was just like, where do you work? And he was like, for the NHS. And I was just like, maybe you shouldn't have a job, like, because you shouldn't be, you can't tell me how I deal with my fucking emotions, do you know what I mean? Or tell me I'm a fucking idiot for how I choose to deal with it. But I don't believe in traditional therapy anyways. I think talking to someone, like, how are you going to understand me better than I understand myself? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm literally repeating everything to you.
I think they're good for people who are in situations where they don't have anyone to talk to.
Yeah.
But when you have loads of people around you,
a support system.
Yeah, they don't really do.
I don't feel like, why am I going to tell something to a stranger that I could tell to my best friend? Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. Even, and a lot of the time when you go to therapy, they're like, oh, go on medicine. I don't believe in meds either. I don't believe in like antipsychotics, antidepressants and all that shit. I've been on them before, don't believe in them. So I just,
I don't think they should, I think resultant medicine is one of those things that they just offer to everyone because it's an easier way out. Yeah,
it's a cop-out. It's literally just a cop-out. Like, you become dependent on it. Like, you don't learn how to live your life with, like, because I see mental health problems as you don't ever really fix them. You just kind of learn how to live with them. Like, if you've got anxiety, or if you've got, like, I've got borderline personality disorder and bipolar. Those are both just part of who I am. I'm never going to get rid of it. Do you know what I mean? I just need to let people around me know how I act that may be out of pocket, and I need to figure out myself how I act so I don't put anyone in harm's way. But when you get put on meds, you pretty much just, you lose who you are, and you become like, you can't be okay unless you're on medicine. So of course they put you on meds, but then when you're not on the medicine, you're fucking losing it because you don't know what to do. Do you know what I mean? You're just like, fuck, I don't actually know how to live my life, and that's no way to live. Like, especially if you get put on a lot of I got put on antidepressants, antipsychotics and epilepsy medicine, which basically my head was so discombobulated that like I didn't feel anything. Like, I wasn't sad, but I also wasn't happy. Like, if you told me a joke, I'd be like, huh? I'd literally just sit here like this. And then when they wore off at the end of the night, it's like everything I didn't feel throughout the whole day came crashing down on me at once. So I don't think medicine's ever the best way out.
So sorry to get back into the whole talk of weed and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's gone.
But do you feel like smoking has replaced that kind of, like, has it made it easier for you to deal with stuff in life?
Not necessarily. Like, I feel like there was a period of time where like I was telling myself that like smoking was helping me, but like I was smoking really shit weed and it wasn't actually helping me. It was like, it was just fucking me up even more. Do you know what I mean? Because like I went thank God this doesn't happen anymore, but when I got sectioned, I still have BPD and like bipolar, but I had psychotic depression, which is basically just like regular depression, but whenever I went through like depressive episodes, I would hear shit that's not there, or like see people that aren't there and stuff like that, which was usually dead people, so it wasn't very nice. So yeah, when I was smoking a really shit weed, it made like my episodes 10 times worse in it, because like they just drag on, or like instead of just hearing a voice, I'd see like my dead dad and also hear his voice, and then I was just be like, what the fuck? And then it was like, people would always tell me that you need to stop smoking weed, and I was just like, no, like I don't want to. So whenever people told me that, I was just like, well, you're not fucking helping me. I think it was one time I went to a hospital after I had like a manic episode, and the woman was like to me, look, I don't expect you to stop smoking weed, because most people don't want to, but she was like, you just need to find weed that doesn't actually affect you in this way. And I proper had to sat down and like I figured out that like lemon makes me black out. I can't smoke Ami, even though I fucking love Ami. Like there's certain weeds I can't smoke because they proper like make my mental health bad. But most other weed, other weed is good for me. I mean, it's not good for me probably, but fuck it. I don't think it has like a direct impact. Even though when I say to you, like if I don't smoke for a couple of days or for a couple of hours, I'm not a pleasant person. But it's just withdrawal symptoms, and they only last for like 12 hours. if I manage to make it 12 hours without me smoking weed, I'm calm. Like, I'll function. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've gone on holiday and not been able to get fucking weed. I didn't spend the whole holiday pissed off. Like, so it's fine. Like, I'm able to function. I just think what it does is, like, because my head is sometimes so scattered, weed almost lets me kind of structure it better. So, like, if I've got things to do in the day, I'll be like, cool, I'm doing these things in the morning, then I'm having a spliff. Then I'm doing this, then I'm having a spliff. Do you know what I mean? It entices me to do stuff as well, because I'm just like, I'm going to have a little reward. It's like being like, oh yeah, I'm going to have a little drink. But instead, I'm having a spliff. And because I can handle weed so well, I'm not like falling off after every single spliff I have. If I had a fucking glass of Prosecco after every bit of work I did, I wouldn't be working.
Yeah. I think, life is just crazy how, like, different things can
impact different people.
Yeah, impact different people.
No, like
that's what makes the world go round, and that's why the world is so good.
This is why communication is great, because you need to tell people how it impacts you. Like, you know what I mean? Tell men that. Fucking men don't know how to communicate. I love weed. Me and weed and that. Best friends, bro. I've literally got a split tattooed on my arm. This way. These fingers. Milan, those are the wrong fingers! Oh no, it is those. These down. These down.
Okay, wait.
Middle one's up and hook. Yeah.
Wait, how do people do that?
Down. There you go.
Down, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like when people used to do this thing. What was it?
Oh my god, what is that?
I can't do this.
What is that?
There you go, this one.
Spider-Man thing.
What the fuck is that?
Like that. And then flip it on over.
No,
Yeah,
that's
keep going.
no.
Yeah, it does.
What do you mean keep going? I did all day in the gym yesterday. I can't do it.
I was like, I don't have enough arms.
I don't have enough arms. But it's great talking to you. It's 8 o'clock, and I know they're gonna come in a minute and be like, but thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Had a great conversation.
Great. I had a grit team when I was chicken-gritting. Have you not? No one's seen that video. It's a man that reads out like little kids writing. So little kids write him messages and then he reads it out the way they've written it. So it was a little girl trying to write, I had a great time trick-or-treating. Yeah. But she wrote, I had a grit time when I was chicken-gritting.
I haven't seen it. I really haven't seen it.
But thank you very much for having me. I had a grit team when I was chicken-gritting. Chicken-gritting.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you soon.